Hey y'all, it's Toyin from the Academic Society, and today I am talking about three things that I wish I knew before I started grad school. So, before I start talking about those three things, I will first share this video in my group. So, if you haven't joined the Academic Society for grad students, just type that into the search bar in Facebook or just ask me in the comments and I'll send you the link and you can join my Facebook group that's just for grad students. So it's just for grad students who are interested in succeeding in grad school, learning how to manage their time, how to not experience burnout, and kind of more like a support group for grad students. If you are watching this video live with me, let me know that you're watching live. And if you're watching the replay, still say hi and feel free to ask me whatever questions. If I don't answer them live, I will answer them in the comment section. All right, so today I'm just talking about three things that I wish I had known before I started grad school. And so I'm answering this question because there are quite a few people who have recently joined the Academic Society for grad students on Facebook who are coming into their first year of graduate school. So I think having this little bit of advice about what people wish they had known about grad school would help. Also, it should be helpful for other people who are going through grad school and like seeing that maybe their experiences aren't that unique and that other people are having the same issues. Okay, so first I'm going to share my three things, and then someone shared something in our Facebook group, and I'm also going to share what people answered when I posed this question on Twitter. All right, so starting with the three things that I wish I knew before I started grad school, the first is that I wish I knew that everyone else was struggling in grad school just like me. So I mentioned this in my grad school tag if you haven't seen that video. When I went to grad school and I was struggling in little areas, I realized actually everybody else was struggling in other little areas. So it may not have been the exact same way or the exact same struggle as me, but everyone has some things that they never learned in undergrad that can help them in grad school. And so grad school is just a learning experience. And if you're struggling, that is completely normal. Ask for help. Ask other people in your cohort. Figure out what the issue is and see if you can overcome that, hopefully with a group of other people that you're in grad school with. The thing I really loved about my grad program that it was very collaborative. And so I always had someone to talk to. We were typically working on homework assignments together. So I love that aspect. And that showed me that actually everyone else was struggling too, and it wasn't just me. All right, so that was the first thing. The second thing was the fact that I actually needed to schedule me time when I was in grad school. So I feel like when I was in undergrad, I had a lot of free time. There was a lot of time to just like hang out with friends or like just like be by myself and like enjoy myself. But in grad school, that didn't really happen unless I made a plan for it to happen. So something that I talk about a lot in the Back to Grad School Challenge is that you actually need to schedule your me time. So if you decided to join the Back to Grad School Challenge, in there, we're going to talk about how to create a productive schedule every single week. That does include me time every single week because you do have to schedule it for it to actually happen. All right, and then the third thing is that I need to treat grad school like a job. So this may not apply to everyone because some people are in grad school and also have a full-time job. I was a full-time student in grad school, and so it really helped when I realized, okay, if I treat grad school like a job and that's what I'm going to do from 8 to 5, I can have the rest of my evening and my weekends to myself most weeks. Doesn't always happen. All right, so treating it like a job was helpful for me. It got me to wake up early, right, and get in my office and either do research or prep for my class. And then also I knew I had a time limit to get things done. I had to get everything done by 5 p.m. So that was my schedule. I chose that way because I'm not a night thinker. I don't think well at night, but it's really good to figure out your optimal time of studying and optimal time of being productive and getting stuff done and kind of treat grad school like a job. So those are the three things I wish I had known before I started grad school. So something else, someone in the group, let me find that post. Someone in the group shared something. So Fallon said she wished she had known how apathetic and or aloof advisors, including supervisors, deans, and chairs were. It never ceases to amaze me that they can behave that way when their behaviors can literally be life-changing. So like financial aid, funding deadlines and cutoffs, approval and graduation. If I had known this prior, I would have been prepared for many letdowns and delays. So this is unfortunately true in most cases. Your advisors, your professors, your deans, your heads of your department, they have a lot on their plate. And so the needs of the grad students typically go to the wayside. So something that I like to do when I was in grad school was just be proactive. So I would always give them deadlines that were ahead of the actual deadlines. When I would meet with my advisor, I would actually have an agenda for us for each time. I would list the things we talked about last time, the things we need to talk about, the questions I had, the things that I need to do for next time, just so that I was proactive, so they had no choice but to be on my side and help me through the program. But yeah, keeping that in mind is so important. All right, so also I asked this question on Twitter. I asked, what do you wish you had known before you started grad school? And I had a few comments or a few replies that I want to share. Some of them were pretty funny, some were very deep. Okay, so the one thing Sarah said that she wished she knew before she started grad school was everything that she learned in grad school. So I thought that was funny. So yeah, learning experience. Don't expect to know everything going into grad school. You definitely have so much to learn. Someone else said the thing they wish they knew was what they were doing. I know I definitely did not know what I was doing. I had these ideas of what grad school would be like. I kind of just thought it would be a more in-depth version of undergrad. It's not. So, and I didn't know what I wanted to use my grad degree for. I didn't know what I wanted to do after grad school. So this person did not know what they were doing when they started grad school. All right, so someone else said that you can be successful without working all day, every day. Balance is important. Enjoy your hobbies. This is so true. So it kind of goes back to when I was mentioning me time, but you can be successful in grad school without only doing your grad school work every day, all day. Finding time to do your hobbies, finding time to hang out with your friends is so important. One of my favorite hobbies is style. I used to dress so cute. I used to love being fashionable, watching fashion shows, reading magazines, like all the things. But then after grad school, I kind of lost my style, and I'm finally like rediscovering who I am when it comes to style. And so I've like restarted my style blog. Like it was pretty bad. I was just like wearing workout clothes every day. All right, so another comment is that it's okay to cry when writing your dissertation. Yes, it is. And for me, actually, when I was defending my dissertation, the morning before, my sister, she just sent me a text saying how much she believed in me. Why did she do that? Crying. I was crying literally a few hours before my defense. So crying is okay in grad school. Someone said that I should take care of my well-being equally to know how much effort I put into work. So, equally to how much effort. So the time that you take to take care of yourself, which Happy International Self-Care Day, should be the same as the time that you put into your actual work. So important. I'm noticing this theme of self-care. And then someone had a really rough situation that this person didn't get any guidance at all. And so they said the situation was like this. My PhD is 4 years. I just finished my first alone, but hopefully I will have an advisor now. She took a year of unpaid leave right when she started. It shocked me because I chose my research topic based on choosing a good advisor and felt abandoned. That is very difficult, right? Just feeling like you're alone in a grad program. So my big thing is community, having other people to talk to. So even if it's not your advisor, is there another professor you can communicate with? Are there other grad students? Have you joined the Academic Society for Grad School on Facebook? All of the things. I definitely don't think you should be on your own throughout grad school. So maybe you may not have guidance from your department. Is there another department that you can kind of lean on and figure out what they're doing to help you? All right, so that is my video for today. Those are the 3 things I wish I had known before starting grad school, as well as some things shared in my community and on Twitter. So I hope that this helps you and that you enjoyed watching this video. So everyone have a wonderful day. Bye.